Good afternoon. It's 13th of March 2014. My name is Gabriella Janice Purcell. I was formerly known as Gary James Purcell. I'm a post-op woman. This is my 13th month post-op. What else can I tell you? I love my life and I love my doctor. I found the last 13 months quite, not a challenge, but a development stage of life. Growing with myself internally, mentally and physically. What else could I tell you? I found that over the period of time there's different processes for doing things, and it takes some time, a little time, to get those processes maximum value out of them. In my case, I found oral HRT, or hormone replacement therapy, useful, but not to the extent of what implants are. An implant is a little capsule or device which is inserted underneath the skin to give you a constant dose of hormones without having the highs and lows and without the excess work upon the liver and kidneys. Okay, yes, Gabby has makeup on. Amazing, isn't it? Yes, okay. It's election time in South Australia, where I live in Australia. I've been involved in election in different ways, been to local forums, on the radio, in the paper. I believe public awareness is the key to making a future generation not have so much discrimination or harassment or bigotry towards transgender women. We are women. Many of us have paid, if you want to call it, paid for the right to be a woman, with the amount of discrimination, harassment, negativity we have to put up within the community. In some respects, is absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. To the second point, many of us transgender women know from a very, very early age, in like 6, 7, 8, 10, or whatever, and we know who we are. We live with the hand we're dealt with, is the way of putting it. And when we make the best of the life we have while we're in that person, that's not necessarily us. It's an extension of us, if you would like to put it. It's a character or a persona or an image to hide who we really are. This, in my case, this is who I am. This is the real me. This is not an illusion. This is not a fantasy. It's not a way of life. And this is what people have got to understand. It's not a way of life. This is a personal development, a personal issue of transgender. It's something that, it just, if we don't front it and don't be honest with ourselves and accept it ourselves, then it destroys us. It destroys that lovely person you might have liked, that lovely person who do things for you, or whatever it may be. But it destroys us, and I'm sorry. I'm too proud and strong to be destroyed. So get over it, get used to it. Welcome to my world. What else can I tell you? At the moment we're listening to Pink, The Truth About Love, in case you want to know better the YouTube guidelines. Tell you what the music is, who it's by. What else can I tell you? I can't tell you really how happy I am. It's a funny happiness. It's weird. I'm lonely in some ways. I'm single. I've still not had sex or intercourse, but yet I'm happy. Isn't that weird? Huh? The contentment of internally of allowing my own true self to be me is irreplaceable. It's priceless. And you want to go further. Like in my case, I still want to, even a softer image, but it's very difficult. I mean, I come from a really redneck community, and don't care what anyone says, it is. It's there's a lot of heroes, junk, there's meth heads. There's some brilliant people and people with good characteristics and character, but just a minority, and that minority keeps challenging you. in different ways. Testing your, I don't know, not testing you, but they really like to push the envelope. I mean, it's difficult for a person of my character in the sense that I've gone from being who I was in character and image, where I couldn't be submissive. And I'm not submissive now. You know, my bedroom business is bedroom. It's nothing to do with anyone else and nothing to do with you guys, really. But to project a software image, it just doesn't come across, because then these people seem to thrive if I, you know, if I not cow, but if I don't respond to them and don't react to them, it seems to feed their ego even more. Like they get strength from it. And now I'm just sick of it. You know, it's a pointless task. I don't want to just fog it off anymore. You know, it's got to a point where, you know, I'm so public and I'm standing for so many for transgender rights within the community now. And why do I have to accept this shit from crappy individuals who are uneducated or unskilled, who want to drink piss, take methamphetamines, and I'm going to sit there and go, oh, yes, thank you. Like, no way, it's not going to happen. What else can I tell you? We should give you a view, actually, a bit more of Gabriella. Oops, cover that up. As you can see, there's quite a lot of change. There's a lot of natural breast development now. I didn't get breast implants. I only got SRS or GRS or whatever you want to call it. To me, it's correction. It wasn't reassignment, or it was just correction of what it should be. So you can see, going by past videos to this one now, if you went and look for them, there's massive changes in arms, body development, faces, like in 12 months, like, my God. And this is what, you know, because that's a downside too. When you're so public with people and they watch you transition, they don't notice the change such how dramatic it is. Yet people who come into my life, or actually in my life, sorry, and I don't see for maybe 12 months or less, you know, around 12 months, whatever, they're amazed at how the degree of change has happened after SRS and with the hormone implant, which the oral medication wasn't able to give me. And it's amazing changes. Okay, what else can I tell you? It's just beautiful. It's the only way you can put it. I don't have any regrets whatsoever. The only regret I had really is that I didn't do it many years ago. You know, I'd known about it since I was 6. I wanted to do it at 16, but I couldn't do it because finances and procedures and all the bureaucratic crap was there, just stopping you from doing it so easily. Then I went to do it in the 90s, and circumstances changed quite dramatically within my life, socially and family. And probably I wasn't ready then, in some ways, mentally, in respects to the amount of, I call it shit, the amount of shit I have to put up with from family and from so-called great old friends, like Robert. So I needed probably to be that extra few years, like 20, to get to this character. You know, and it's hard to find someone really, because you've got to take into, even though you are so forward and so straightforward, you've got to take into their account of what they're going to have, what problems they may have. I mean, it's nice to say it's not your problem, but hey, when you invite people into your life, their problems become your problems in some sense. Example, lately, I went over and saw a friend, made a new friend, and he just happens to be male. And I dropped him off at the local pub, and bang, what happens to him that night? He gets a king hit. I mean, you know, this is probably one of the reasons why I'm so open and so forward and so, you know, I don't hold anything back, is for that simple reason probably, is that, you know, you come into my life, you want to be part of my life, you want to be me in your life, then you need to know everything so then you can handle or cope with what dickheads or morons out there would like to subject you to. That's an easy way. Yeah, and that's what they are. I mean, you know, cyberbullying is like phenomenal. I mean, you know, I cop it on my Facebook accounts, I cop it on my YouTube accounts, I cop it on my Google accounts, and the telephone. Like, my God. And I'm thank God I got a private number, and which is not shared too many. So that's a bonus. So now I can just go, yeah, right, okay. Don't even have to read it. So, and most of the times I don't these days. You know, if it's a friend for a reason, they know how to get me to look at the phone. And the ones who don't, well, it's probably why you're getting your messages back, because I don't really read them. So anyway, I hope this has been enlightening for you in some ways. If it hasn't, too bad. To my friends around the world out there, thank you very much for being supportive. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you very much for just being there and being honest and truthful. And to my haters, well, go and suck my... and I can't say Peters because I don't have one anymore. So anyway, on that note, have a great day, have a great evening. It's March the 13th, 2014, and I love you, Dr. Saran. Thank you very much, and Dr. Anna Lajinko. I mean, you know, really, actually, there's 3 doctors. You know, it wasn't for my local doctor, Dr. Mahindale, and my SRS doctor in Thailand, Dr. Saran from Saran Clinics, Cosmetic Clinic, or my gynecologist here in South Australia, Dr. Anna Lajinko. If it wasn't for those 3, I wouldn't be here today. I mean, I love them. I truly love them. They're beautiful people, they're honest, and they've shown me the utmost in respect and honesty in the whole process. So, see you next time. It won't be long. I will make more videos. They won't be so erratic anymore. They won't be so more any of that nature. We'll start getting to it properly now. I mean, we've had the fun, we've had the transition stages, you've seen it all. I haven't hid anything back, I haven't held anything back. So, enjoy life, live your own life, be honest to yourself, and it's truly, I mean, be honest to yourself, because once you're honest with yourself and who you are and what you are in life, and you're honest, you'll have an inner glow, an inner strength which no one can take from you. So, goodbye. Love yous. Ciao.